What's up, guys? This video is going to be about the trade talks for between the Heat and the, other teams that's interested in Jimmy Butler, but the Miami Heat are one of the more aggressive teams going after him. I think before I get to the point I really want to get to, I think Pat Riley's urgency to get a star down here is obviously at a high right now because he understands that this team, he's not looking too good, man. He's not looking too good as a GM, and his team is starving for a star. You can't keep competing and getting eliminated out the first round. You can't keep, Hart can only take so much with average players. Hart can only take you so much. It can only take you so far. That's what I'm trying to say. It can only take you so far. So I think Pat Riley urges you to get a player out here. Period. An all-star out here is very high, and he knows that Jimmy Butler can be obviously a potential package deal, getting Kyrie Irving. So it's all possible for Jimmy Butler. Just for this, if we get it's possible if we can get Jimmy Butler. But this is my point on it. Yes, I would like Jimmy Butler as a talent on this roster. He's very talented. I like his game. I remember when he got drafted. I saw how he grew in Chicago, how he developed his game, how he worked hard, etc. But this is the thing. I also believe Jimmy Butler's a locker room cancer, guys, and that's why I look at it that way. And I'm like, I don't know if I want this guy on my roster. He has handled things very unprofessionally with the Minnesota Timberwolves. And let's date back to the Bulls before he left, man. They traded him for a reason. Not only just to rebuild, but they traded him because they believe he's not a leader. Jimmy Butler, I don't think he's a real leader, guys. He's not handling things in Minnesota well. That's a very young team. He's obviously one of the veteran pieces on there. He's the best, the second or first, I don't know. Depends on how you guys think. Second or best player on that team. Definitely the best perimeter player on that team. And he is handling things very unprofessionally. I feel like Karl Anthony Towns has more, he's a little more professional than him. Because, you don't threaten an organization that you're going to sit out and, not show up for training camp, media day, or none of that, and then alienating the team, and that's not cool at all, man. That Pat Riley, one thing about Pat Riley, we're old school. The Miami Heat are an old school organization, and they don't play that bullshit. If we were somehow to get him, guys, that he's gonna have to cut that bullshit out. With I was gonna say with Chicago Bulls before he got traded, man, he was, alienating him. And I'm not Dwayne Wade. It's his fault too. But Jimmy Butler and Dwayne Wade were alienating themselves from the other teammates. That's not what a leader does. Now, Dwayne Wade, that's rare in Dwayne Wade's personality. That really is. I feel like when Dwayne Wade's with the Miami, he really doesn't play that bullshit. When he's with the Miami, he doesn't play that bullshit. Pat Riley's not. Pat Riley and Zoe are not going for that. And if we were somehow to get him, he's gonna have to clean his act up, man. He's gonna have to be a real leader. He can't be doing that bullshit he's doing in Minnesota and he was doing in Chicago. Because that's not going to work, man. But I really do think that dude took locker room cancer. And if so, that's why I don't think he picked the Miami Heat as a destination. Me personally, if a player don't want to be here, man, don't even try to go get him. I don't want to end up with nothing next summer when the player decides to leave and go to the desired team. Because it looks like that's what Kyrie's going to do with Boston. So, yes, he's a great talent. Would I want him as far as the talent wise? Yes. Do I want him as a personality? No. I can't I don't understand why people in the media are not seeing this guy is terrible. He doesn't have great people skills. He's not a good. He doesn't have a good personality as far as he's not professional. He's not professional at all, man. He's not a professional cat. You're not gonna come. You're not gonna come to a A1 organization. You don't have to be the Miami Heat. It could be the San Antonio Spurs. They're not gonna cut. They're not going for that bullshit. You got to clean your act up, and you're gonna have to do what's right. And you're gonna have to lead by example on that team, because you are a veteran. You're 27, 28 years old. You've been in the league since 2011. You've been here a while now, and the way you're acting, that's not cool at all. So I'm not mad that the Heat are going after him. Me personally, if a guy doesn't want to come here, I'm not gonna try to go trade for him. I'm not gonna trade him. Now they're trying to offer Whiteside, Winslow, Dion, Tyler Johnson, and I think James Johnson, if I'm not mistaken. And I heard Goran Dragic in some rumors. So pretty much Pepper is trying to give everybody besides pretty much Richardson, Bam, and obviously Wade has him off limits. So he's trying to give up everybody he can to get him besides Richardson and Bam, because he's holding on hard to those guys, especially Richardson. So we'll just see. Do I think he's gonna be here? I doubt it. I don't know, bro. We can be aggressive as we want to, but if Minnesota's not gonna take, Winslow and they don't want Whiteside really, because they got Karl Anthony Towns. If they're not gonna take Winslow and let's say a Goran Dragic or Winslow and a TJ and Waiters, then they're just not gonna take the trade. So we'll see in the coming weeks where Jimmy Butler winds up. I'm not really, his other teams he wants to go to is the Clippers and who does he want to be? Who do you want to be with? The Clippers and Brooklyn and the Knicks. Those are organizations that's willing to put up with his bullshit. But the Miami Heat won't. So we'll see, guys. Do I think if we do, like I said, if we do get him, I think Kyrie is definitely gonna follow him wherever he goes. Those guys are pretty good friends, and Kyrie pretty much, he's one of my favorite players in the NBA to watch. I like Kyrie a lot, so if we can get Kyrie with a package with Butler, why not? Shit, I mean, we need somebody out here down here in South Florida. So yeah, you guys just tell me what you think in the comments. He like for 305 out. Let's get it.